We begin our meditation today. Let's come into present moment awareness. Staying in the center of observation. Let's observe from the center of the consciousness space, which means observe every movement of thought. Every feeling that appears in the consciousness. Every intention or desire that arises. Observe the physicality, the physical body, and the vital energies that drive it. That's how you observe every level of being, every movement in the consciousness, every energy movement in the consciousness. Stay at the center of observation. No judgment, no labeling, no expectations. Just observe. And see how quick the ego is to move in a thought, in a feeling, in an intention, in a vital drive of the body. Following the primal instincts of the body. Just observe how the mind gets caught. And use your breathing to bring energies into balance. Slow, rhythmic, conscious breathing. With spinal column awareness. Every time you breathe out, just let go, relax as you observe. And every time you breathe in, observe the energy flows that comes with the breath. And stay in the silence of observing, in the rhythm of the breath, and let your entire being relax into the stillness of being. It's only then that you can rest in the vast energy field of the divine. Not claiming to be anything. Not desiring to be anything. But to let go. That which you really are can manifest. When you let go with the mind, letting the mind be still and free in the stillness. Not burdened in the stillness, but free. Free and unburdened. That the feelings come into a loving space where all stress fades away. And the best way to do that is just loving being. Loving, forgiving, caring towards all. And then do it with your body as well. Do it with every cell. Your body is a community of cells. Observe them. They can be stressed, or they can be happy and relaxed in your energy field. Let go of all stressful energies that stress out the body. Just let go with your body. Relax with the body. Let the belly relax, the chest, the muscles in the body, let them all relax. The mind can hold them under tension. Feelings can hold them under tension. Ego drives can hold them under tension. Scattered vital energies can hold them in tension. Just let go, let go, let go, let go, let go. As you breathe out, emptying the lungs, breathe away these stresses. And as you bring fresh prana and oxygen to the body, just open up to the beautiful energies that can bring balance into your space. Stay with the rhythm of a long and slow breath. And stay in the awareness of infinite patience. Go beyond time. Stay with the moment, completely in each moment, letting go of the concept of time, beginning and ends. Move away the time posts and feel the eternity of each moment. Stay in the infinity of each moment as you let go of the time posts. And stay in the idea of energizing. The mind is incredibly powerful in its energy to energize its pranic field. That this pranic field of your mind envelop your entire body in the beautiful intention of energizing every cell with your love. As you hold your cells in that loving field, it's healing, it's revitalizing. For me, in this moment, it's a joy to do, to become aware of every cell, to feel your pranic energies. As I open up my consciousness to them, and to breathe positive energies into the entire body. You have the power to do that through the nadis. That you can spread prana throughout the body. Use ujjayi, subtle breathing. Use the mind to focus and use the intention of holding the cells in your love. And use the power to visualize, but use them in freedom, not in expectations, not in time posts, but in the now, in the eternal now. Bones are cells. Every organ is composed of cells. Your entire body is a cellular community. These cells are conscious cells. Bond with them. Energize them. Transform them. Heal them. Know them. Feel them. And now stay with me in the silence as we bring healing to the body, as we restore its well-being, as we hold the mind in steadiness, managing the field through the divine. Let's co-create together this amazing field. I'm with you in the field. I'm not away from you. We are with each other beyond bodies. We are in the field of each other. Join me. Use the breath as a ritual to energize, and to share. Out breath you're sharing, in breath you are connecting with the infinite and energizing. Out breath you are sharing with the field. Slowly bring your awareness back to the grossness of the physical field. Begin to observe your body weight, your body's warmth in a more gross way, the elements of nature around you. And just breathe more of the air slowly into the body, that you may wake up the physical senses. Open the belly to breathe, that you may wake up the sense of smell and taste and seeing. That's a lower area. Breathe into the chest, that you can wake up touch, skin awareness. Breathe into the throat, that you may stimulate hearing and awareness of sounds. And breathe into the brow, that you may energize the manas, the mind that works with the senses. That part of the mind. Bring more of the gross prana. And as your body becomes revitalized, as the physical senses become more alert and you become more aware of your world, let your love and your peace and your divine awareness spread into the world around you. Just intention. As you begin to visualize the love from your heart spreading into the field around you towards everything. As you begin to feel that love spreading to every cell in your body. And let your thought just open up to the vastness of the inner and outer worlds. Our source being is only one. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. May there be happiness everywhere. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. May happiness spread across the infinite space to every loka, every level of being. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. May all be happy. May all be healthy. May all be immersed in the light. If such cannot happen on the outside, certainly it can happen on the inside. The consciousness of the light. And let's create that affirmation for this new day. This unfolding Sunday. I center my consciousness in the source of my being, that infinite source of light, love, peace, goodness, wisdom, vitality. I stay centered there with my being, that every thought that emerges, every word, every action that flows from my consciousness be of the light, not of the darkness, but of the light. Bring peace, love, and harmony to my world. I give thanks for all the blessings that I've been receiving and pray to continue to receive. My My pledge is to continue to remain devoted to that inner power. That moves my being. Om, peace, peace, peace. Namaskar, everyone, and welcome to this Sunday. Always a joy to meet with you. And remember, I'm not just looking at your form. I'm relating to your energies. I'm not just looking at your form, your appearance, your outer appearance. I'm relating to your feelings. It's an amazing universe. No end of amazement, fascination. Wow. If only you can open your eyes to see it. There's complete order in the universe, no chaos. Even though it may appear so. Complete order, no chaos. The universe is in a state of duality, the created universe, the manifested universe, and it needs duality to exist. Just like we need a positive and negative pole for energy to flow in electricity and in magnetism. So too the entire universe needs that polarity for the flow of energies. You have male and female. You have positive, negative, you have light, you have darkness. And darkness is not an entity by itself, it's just the absence of light. And the tendency of light is to, when it comes from a source, is to bring back its potential from the darkness. But what I want to say to you today, the message that is in my mind, is how little faith we have when it comes to believing that this universe is fully operating in divine order. We constantly stress over the things that are, or about the things that are happening around us. Thinking that there is darkness. It's just the absence of light. Thinking that there is darkness somewhere. It is when we fail to bring the light in that darkness seems to be there. Everything in your universe, everything that appears before you, every action is happening according to a law of cause and effect, action and reaction. Everything that is happening in your space, even how your physical body is, the family that you've been born in, the area that you've been born in, the relationships that come to you and you create, they're all driven by the karmic play, and nothing is out of order. All the challenges in the space, All the fears you have, all these are all self-created. All the universe does, it veils you for the play and let you go. You create everything else. All the pain is what you have created. And the universe has just veiled you for the play, not allowing you to see. But it is right behind your every move in total support. That's why it has veiled you. Knowing that you have everything you need right within you. All you need to do is to find it. But because you are immersed in ignorance, and you fail to see it, the ego thinks, when it learns a little bit, a little knowledge, it has a little knowledge, it thinks it knows. And it begins to act in that feeling of I know. Creating all the play of darkness, dark energies that miss the light, energies that are operating from a field of ignorance. If only you can see it, then you'll trust completely in the universe. You know, yesterday I walked my dog, right? The beautiful thing about this dog in Tupperware is that it will go ahead because someone else is leading me physically. The dog would go ahead, but a dog will always come back to see where I am. No matter where it is, it looks back for me. Even if I'm delaying a little bit because of the terrain, this dog is ahead of me. This dog would come back and look for me. Why don't we look for the divine? Why don't we look back in the stress? Why don't we look? The divine is there, somewhere. That's the feeling that I had in all the darkness I was immersed in at 20 years old. Intense darkness. I wanted to leave the planet. I hated life. But with all of that, I knew that there's a power in the universe that is existing and is benevolent. I never lost that. Even as I traveled to India the first time as a young man, 21 years old, I held the faith that everything that is going to happen to me on this journey, from the moment I left my physical home, would be entirely directed by the universe. And so every person I meet, every event, even the con men that I met on the way, even there I saw as part of the divine to teach me to be more careful, more mindful of where I keep my wallet or my belongings in the little bag that I had. I fully trusted the universe. Every person I met on this journey of 4 months in India was divinely sent to me. I saw how the play was orchestrated for my awakening, my growth. And it was just absolutely amazing. I went to India with little money. Those days, foreign currency was little. I could only get a little sum from the bank. And when I first started in India and I had to pay for taxi, I thought, oh my God, I have to go home very quickly. But then I learned to use the buses and the trains, and everything was very cheap. And food was absolutely cheap. I came back with money. Just a few hundred US, and I came back with money. How the universe takes care of you at every turn. The joy for me is solving the puzzle. It's like a jigsaw puzzle. If you have a picture puzzle and you have to find the pieces, Don't stress if you can't put the pieces together. All the pieces are there. And if you can't do it in one day, in 1 hour, as some of you venture to do, wait, you have all the time to put these pieces together. All the pieces are there. So where's the joy of putting this puzzle together? That's how I see life. Everything for our awakening, our growth, our development is there right around us, placed perfectly for us. Even if you think you're going along the wrong way, the divine is right there with you, waiting to help you to come back. But it's playing with you at every turn. It's a play. The divine, it's a hide and seek with the divine. But we have lost the assurance that the divine is there. We want to blame everybody else. He or she is the cause of my sorrow and misery. No, we are the cause of our sorrow and misery. It begins with us and ends with us. It's about nobody else. I learned that very early in the game. That my advent on the planet is about me being liberated and not about anybody else around me. Why should I worry about them? If they don't change, if they're not doing what I'm doing, I only need to think about me and liberating myself from ignorance. Don't get caught up in the stories of others. We are so caught up in the stories of others. Even what's happening in the US, for all of us, it's a matter of concern, right? Because it's such a powerful country. Well, when I look at it, I see the karmic play. And I'm enjoying observing this karmic play, knowing that the outcome is already governed by the universe. So there is no stress in me when I look at this. I am just looking at how the universe is orchestrating with everyone this perfect play. Of course, the result is going to be perfectly in the hands of the divine. And it's responsibility of the people. So even though you're praying, what is going to happen is an act of the divine in the play with all the people of that country. So don't get caught up with the things around you, thinking that it is out of order. Don't stress yourself. Trust in your universe. Stay close to your universe. Stay connected to your universe. Conscious co-creation with the universe is what I offered to you in the 40 days of 2020. It's an amazing, amazing collection of videos, of talks, and we are editing the writings. It is all about display. So trust. Don't operate in ignorance and think that the play is out of order. The play is not out of order. The play is in complete divine order. No matter what is happening, and you can't die even if your body is malfunctioning. You either put it back together, and if it can't happen, you exit. There's a way to exit the body without fear. Kalyani from our wellness center did it. Vyas from Holland did it. They exited this world without fear. My mother did it. No fear. Before Kalyani passed away, she said, Guruji, some process is happening inside of me. I'm going to just let go of the body and just follow this process inside of me. She said, stay with me. That was the last email she wrote to me. And she connected to the inner. In 3 days, Kalyani was gone. And I got pictures of the process, so I know that she was just in the inner space. Those are things that I celebrate. Or Vyasji from Holland, when I heard the last moment, it was just so sweet. His son is telling him, "Go, Dad, let go. Don't worry about us. We'll be fine." Shankari also did the same thing. And he was telling her in the last moments how beautiful the relationship was and how much gratitude he felt. And the last retreat I was with him, he was just saying, "I'm looking forward to seeing how I'm going to leave this body." It was in Ireland. Beautiful souls. So we shouldn't even fear death. But work hard to keep the body energized and healthy and well, because you want a fit vehicle in the journey. And even if it's not working perfectly, once it's carrying you, that's the more important thing. You try to keep it in good condition as best as you can. It belongs to nature. It's not for you to keep forever. It has its own aging process. So it's a wonderful universe. No matter what you think, it's a wonderful universe. The tool is to use your mind power. The mind is the forerunner. The mind is the most important thing. If you lose control over the mind, then lots of misery will come. Learn to manage your mind. And you do it by developing more awareness. And you do it from staying beyond the mind, not in the mind, but beyond the mind. And that's what I teach you. Come into that witness that is beyond the mind. And let the Kundalini, let the evolutionary power help you. She's standing there with you. Invoke her presence and support, and she will take you on the journey. That's what she did with me. I held complete faith in her, and my journey was not a journey of misery. It was a journey of excitement, joy, just staying in total connection with her. Beautiful co-creation with her. That's what I had. From the moment of awakening to the moment of freedom. Beautiful co-creation with her. That's what I teach. The Shaktipat Kundalini Mahayoga. That's what I teach. The power of the presence of the masters. The awakening of the Kundalini and evolutionary energy, being guided by it at every turn, and letting her guide you to freedom. That's what I teach. So have faith in the universe. Have faith in the power that lies within you. Invoke the light within you. Don't stay in the darkness. Trust in that light, as feeble as it may appear. Trust in it. It's going to lead you to the fire, that you may take off all the rags and burn them, and let your golden form glow, radiate from and in the light. You are light beings. You're not darkness. You come from the fire, from the center of the light. So this brings me to the end of the talk, but not to the end of the beauty of presence and oneness and connection with you. The computer may shut off, but my connection with you doesn't. So stay with me in that beautiful connection of oneness. You and me and you, in the energy space. Let's celebrate oneness. And know that the universe is in an amazing play. Don't stress about it. Try to understand it. And when it comes to your own life, put the puzzle together. See all the pieces in the play around you. It's perfectly orchestrated. Put it together and fill the puzzle that you can see clearly the beauty of the play. It's an amazing puzzle, putting the pieces together. Everything is there. Nothing is missing. Every piece of the puzzle is there. Put it together. See it. Freedom and joy awaits you. That's your destiny. Don't stress. Have a blessed Sunday, everyone, wherever you are. Stay in the light. My soul bows to you. Namaskar.